Hi everyone, welcome back to Big Brain Academy USA. This is the second video of the week for our middle school audience. Today's video is about multiplying and dividing integers for the big brain. It's a continuation from Tuesday's video on an introduction to integers. So if you haven't watched that and are still confused about what integers are, make sure you go watch that first. Okay, so multiplying and dividing negative and positives really aren't that difficult at all. So all you have to do really is remember that when the signs are the same, your answer will be positive. And when your signs are different, the answer will be negative. So if you multiply or divide two negatives or two positives, your answer will be positive. But when multiplying or dividing a negative and a positive, your answer will be negative. The basic steps to multiplying and dividing integers to make it easier for you is to first identify the operation. So you decide whether or not you're multiplying or dividing first. And then, by ignoring the signs, just multiply or divide regularly. Now look at the signs of the numbers. If they are the same, leave the answer as positive. If it's different, make it negative. Let's do a multiplication example. 3 times negative 2. First, identify the operation. It's multiplication. Now we just multiply regularly by ignoring the signs. Recall that multiplication really is just repeated addition. So this is negative 2 multiplied 3 times. So the number negative 2 added 3 times. Negative 2 plus negative 2 plus negative 2. When doing 3 times 2 by ignoring the signs, we get 6. And since we have a positive 3 and a negative 2, opposite signs, our product 6 will really be negative. Now negative 4 divided by 2. Let's identify the operation, which is division, and divide regularly. So I have a number line here to make it visually more helpful. So if you have a box from the O mark, the 0 mark, to the negative 4 mark, and we want to divide it into 2 smaller boxes, we would draw a line down the middle, and we are then left with 1, 2 boxes. But where did we divide the box? On the negative 2 mark. So the final 2 divided boxes are all still on the negative sign of the number line, meaning that our quotient of 2 would be negative. So our final answer is negative 2. Okay, now for some examples. 8 times something is equal to negative 64. Well, whenever finding the missing number inside of the equation, we always do the inverse of the original operation. So the operation here is multiplication, so we would divide regularly first. We take the product negative 64 and divide by our known factor 8. Ignoring the signs, 64 divided by 8 gives us 8. Now we determine whether this 8 will be positive or negative. Well, our product is negative, so that means our opposite signs were used to be multiplied. So since the given factor we have is a positive number, our final answer would have to be negative. So negative 8. Next, something divided by negative 4 is equal to 6. Once again, we do the inverse of the operation here. So here it is division, which means we multiply without considering the signs first. We take the quotient, positive 6, multiplied by the negative 4, which are given here. So ignoring the signs again, we get 6 times 4, which is 24. Now is this 24 negative or positive? Well, our given quotient is positive, meaning the same signs were divided, and since negative 4, our unknown number, would also have to be negative, meaning our final answer is negative 24. Last problem, negative 20 times negative 10. Let's ignore the signs and multiply regularly. So we have 20 times 10, and to make it easier for us, let's break the 10 up and use the 1 from the 10 so the identity property can be used to make it easier for us. So 20 times 1 is 20. And now we have the 0 left, and just add that to 20, and we get 200. Now since negative 20 and negative 10 are both the same signs, they're both negatives, we leave 200 as positive. Okay, the bonus for today will be about notation. There is more than one way to show multiplication and division. For multiplication, you can use this sign that you're most likely more familiar with. It looks like an X. Parentheses and also a dot could also be used. However, they are also read the same way. So here they will all be read as 3 times 2. For division, you can use the ordinary division signs or a slash, which is also the fraction bar, but the same thing still applies. You read it the same way. So they would all still be 4 divided by 2 here. So that's it. I hope that was helpful for you guys. And if you want more help, join us twice every week for a new video to help you become big brain. Go check out our TikTok and Instagram as linked in the description box below, and feel free to shoot us an email if you need help with anything. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment what you want to see next week. Thanks for watching. Bye!